Next, we have presentations. These can also be interactive presentations, and they basically outline your entire course contents. This is a presentation that you all are seeing. Now, let's talk about the phases of e content development. Now, the basic phases involve the first, analysis, in which we try to understand the student diversity, the ability that the student presently has, the understanding the student presently has, and according to that, we decide on what content needs to be developed. So, pertaining to a particular topic, it is up to the jurisdiction of the teacher how to deliver it. Is it better to go in the text format or as a presentation or as an image? So it is the teacher which analyzes the entire content and then decides in what format that content can be effectively delivered, considering the understanding of the students. Second part, design. In this, the entire content is structured into different formats. So you may identify a particular topic for which you feel a particular portion, let's say the introduction part, will go as textual part or textual component. Then there are some statistics that will go, let's say, as charts, animated charts or live charts. Then there are some things that you feel will be better delivered through a simple PowerPoint presentation. So you design the entire contents format, and you actually basically lay the foundation of how the content will be delivered or how the content of the course will be created. Next is the development phase, in which you actually start developing the different types of e-content. So whatever part is to be delivered as a presentation will be created for that. Charts will be created, audio files. So everything that was decided as part of the design phase will now be developed. In the testing phase, a subject matter expert or a general expert that you feel can actually give an advice on the different material that has been developed will actually test the contents, and then they will be able to definitely give feedback on the different content types developed, and you can modify the content depending on the feedback received. After that is the implementation phase, in which the content is finally uploaded on a particular platform, let's say a MOOC platform, and after that it is now ready for release for publishing. Final is the evaluation phase, in which the learners will finally evaluate the content and then they will provide their feedback. And of course, this process goes on. You can then refine your e content depending on the feedback that you receive and the performance that you actually get from the content that was delivered. Now, some small tips for developing quality e content. And of course, this is not a complete list. As and as we start developing content, depending, of course, also on the audience that we cater to, we actually get to learn how we can improve the content that we deliver. This is, of course, an ongoing process, just as you have when you go in a physical classroom and start teaching. The first point is it needs to be engaging and interactive. This is very important to make your content student friendly. If you want the students to be hooked up to the content that you deliver, to the subject, it is very important that all the content that has been designed needs to actually gain the attention of the students, needs to make them focus. It has to be clear and precise. Now, the content needs to be very, very focused on the particular idea or the particular concept that needs to be delivered. So it has to be as simple as possible and without much cluttering. So whatever is the major important things need to be highlighted in the best possible manner. Of course, not overdoing will never help. Finally, it needs to cater to the student diversity.